Meanwhile, fighters battling government troops in Syria's north have lost a huge area of their foreign aid. I should say a huge amount of their foreign aid. The US has curbed its non-lethal assistance there. Marina Portnar joins me live now from New York to explain why. Marina, tell us, what is behind this change of heart?
Well, the U.S. suspended all non-lethal assistance into northern Syria after Islamic Front forces seized headquarters and warehouses belonging to the opposition's Supreme Military Council. The incident happened Friday evening at the Bab al-Hawa crossing on Syria's northwestern border with Turkey. What's unclear is why the Islamic Front had seized the SMC premises and if any stock has gone missing. Also unknown whether the Islamic Front was working with or had any cooperation or affiliation with the Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, known as ISIS or al-Nusra. Those two groups are labeled as terrorist organizations by the United States. Now, right about now, many U.S. senators may be calling U.S. President Barack Obama to say, "I told you so." Several U.S. representatives have publicly warned the Obama administration against supporting the Syrian opposition, predicting that American weapons will likely fall into the hands of terror groups, also arguing that providing aid to the rebels equates to funding al-Qaeda. Now, some critics say that Washington's so-called suspension of non-lethal aid to northern Syria doesn't necessarily mean that U.S. weapons won't continue to flow to other parts of the country. Nonetheless, this development is being seen as a big blow to the Supreme Military Council and the Free Syrian Army, opposition groups that the Obama administration has been championing for. Now, the last non-lethal U.S. aid shipment to the Supreme Military Council was reportedly made in late November. U.S. officials stress that humanitarian aid to Syria, which is distributed by non-governmental organizations, is not being suspended. But the biggest problem for the Obama administration, what it now faces, is figuring out how to cooperate and work with the newly formed Islamic Front in Syria that claims to be fighting with the opposition, but is clearly playing by its own rules.
Marina, thanks very much indeed for that. Marina Portnar here on RT International.